minutes for people to get in. Don't know why my mic seems a little further away than usual. Could just be my imagination. Alright. Okay, alright everyone. Welcome back. That sounded a little condescending. Welcome back everyone. Today we're continuing on with Predecessor. As usual. Tomorrow we'll be getting back into Fate Samurai. So we can get that out of the way. It's been so long since we've done anything with it. And I admit, for as far as we are in the game, I may be a bit rusty. But, based on how things are when we left off with it last, it seems like we're pretty close to nearing the end of the game. But I don't know. Plus, I also don't know. There are a few things that we probably don't know yet in it that we haven't gotten the opportunity to do because we made different choices. But you know, it's what we chose. Huh. Oh, sorry about that. So we're just gonna be continuing on with this. If we can get a match in soon. I honestly have not seen this item being built on anyone. Honestly. Like, 20% of your alt's total cooldown being refunded on a takedown is pretty good. But I don't know how many characters honestly use that. Not unless you're, like, relying on alt resets. So, I honestly don't know. It seems like a decent item, it's just... I don't know, with how games go, and with how volatile they can be. Alt resets don't really seem that great unless they're on, like, a champion that will more or less need to use their ult multiple times in a fight. Like, I can understand with Feng Mao. Like, his ult has a reset mechanic. So long as you get the execute on it, you can use your ult again after a period of time, within a period of time. But it still goes on cooldown, so using an item like that refunds the cooldown on every takedown that you score would give you a significant amount of your... Let's see. It is a Bellica. Do. You know what? We'll do gadget.
Buckle up.
But it's like a lot of mages don't really have alts that are like they're valuable in team fights, but it's not really by the time late game rolls around, their alts are almost up every fight. Like it would make more sense on someone like Countess. It would make sense on someone like Countess where you have to burst enemies out and you're assassinating.
The battle begins in 5, 4, 3.
It would make sense for someone like the Fae, who would, which is why it's in a recommended, but she doesn't get as much. Like, she doesn't damage as much. Oh, we got a Sparrow. Mid. Interesting.
Prepare for battle.
Life is short. Use hydraulics.
Very interesting. But based on their team comp, they only have 2 sources of frontline. But we're still gonna build Megacosm with this because of how much health Rampage can stack. And because of how tanking Rampage can get. So burning maximum health is a bit better. Plus we can also do with the item, as long as we're hitting something that does multiple ticks of damage, we can deal additional damage. We can deal 4% of their bonus health as additional damage. Now there is no cooldown on these effects, so I'm assuming
Minions are
it's only triggered when you're able to hit the target multiple times. So let's see, she's going to Marksman Crest. So she's gonna have she's just gonna have attack speed. Now she all-ins us level 1 and tries to fight us. She'll win out on more sustained damage because she has the higher attack speed. But she's able to get some free hits off on us because she can attack faster. Strictly because of her autos.
Your power grows.
But consequently, she also has to be very careful because we can also clear waves at such an effect. At the same amount of rate that she can. Cannon wave, we want to soften it up as much as possible.
Your skill rises. First blood.
Nice. There. So she's sustaining enough because she's just restoring off of killing minions. But we're effectively kind of doing the same thing, except for we're more limited by our mana. There's a Rampage. Alright, 3 minutes are up. Now, she's just gotta go for the jungle buff, for the river buff, just to starve me out of it, which is one of those things where it's like, okay.
Your power grows.
Give him a little smack. It's an auto attack, so there really wasn't much damage to be done from it. as you can see, she's not clearing waves as fast as we are, because she's relying strictly on our auto attacks. Now, we do have to base here.
Allied tower
Actually, no.
under attack.
I'm not going to base here. I have enough mana to clear this wave. Plus, it also gives me enough... Plus, this will also give me enough experience for the next level.
Your skill rises.
Like, that was a decent attempt at for them to do that, but it failed anyway. Now we have some more mana to play with, and now we can start stacking our mana. Crunch is near, so if he needs to, he can actually intercept her. And we're probably not going to lose too much off of this wave.
Allied tower under attack.
Oh, we only...
Your power grows.
Alright, so we hit level 6 before she did. Which means if she wants to try to all-in us, she's gonna be forced to fight us.
Enemy has fallen. Ally has been slain. Allied tower under attack.
And she only has a longbow, which she only has just attack speed. All of her damage is coming from primarily, basically, her passive. We're just gonna pop this.
Your skill rises.
Now, she did get her crest upgrade before I did.
An enemy has been slain.
Dude, why? That starts me out of that. Our jungler told us there.
Ride this on.
Let's see. Yet I farmed more minions, yet she's been able, and I've also hit her more times.
Back before you know it.
An enemy has fallen.
So,
An ally has perished.
crests grow at different rates because of the way dual lane is. You're not expected to do as much. But we're at a point now where we can just farm
Your
peacefully.
power grows.
We have very little problems. We're still a level up on her. Okay, that's got
An
a little bit
enemy
more time
tower
left.
is under attack.
Alright, she's come back with more attack speed and like slightly more damage.
Have a hat.
that's certainly interesting. He tried to gank, and it failed. Alright, that's good. That gets...
Enemy double kill.
Rampage gank there. I lost both river buffs again.
Allied towers
But
destroyed.
we're still hitting for decent... We're still hitting her for decent amounts of damage.
Your skill rises.
Alright.
Enemy has been slain.
We can head back now. We can grab our...
Yeah, back to the garage.
An ally has perished.
Need that. Do that and start
Enemy
working on
killing.
Megacosm. And our duo lane has completely lost their mentor. All they had to do is just focus on not dying right now. Like, it's only 2 kills.
An ally has been executed.
That's unfortunate.
Allied tower
And I missed
under
every single one of those. Well, you know what? It's fine. And I think our Richter is like mentaled so hard that he's just AFK now. And look at that. You see what happens when you focus up and you start playing. And you actually start, like, just calming down and concentrating. Like, Richter is already mental boomed enough that he's just gonna sit in base and AFK. The entire...
Your power
for the remainder of the game. So, that really screws us over because it turns the whole thing into a 4v5. And that's not fair to the rest of us. It's not fair.
Allied towers destroyed.
It's not fair to the person they're playing with, and it's not fair to the rest of us. Because this guy just... mental boot. That's right, sweetie. I can heal you faster than you can, and I can still hit you from afar. This is probably gone. No,
Enemy
it's not.
tower under siege.
So we're not going to give her a chance to get any sort of free gold out at all.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Like, Crunch is, right now, pretty strong. That just respawns. That's interesting. But now they're gonna come mid.
Ride this on.
And now these guys are gonna come mid and try to... But yeah, they tried to 3-man me, and I knew what they were doing. I wasn't stupid, and I stayed back.
Enemy tower
Alright,
under
time to head back.
siege.
I'm probably gonna die with that.
Killing spree. An ally has been slain. Your skill rises.
You wanna try?
They
Fine.
won't know what hit.
Well, look at that.
An enemy tower is
They
under
literally
attack.
tried, and they still failed. You see? That's what happens when you're just patient.
Have a hat.
Allied tower under attack.
Alright, guys.
Ride this on.
Enemy has fallen.
There we go.
Allied tower under attack. An ally has been slain.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to do anything there because they already got taken care of. But yeah, our Sparrow is unfortunately in a 2v1 situation. She's not going to be able to win this.
Yo, Tesla Dome ready.
Allied towers destroyed.
Like- The two of them are just going to be... The Sparrow belt... The 2v1 situation is just going to be... Okay, that's 12 seconds. As long as they don't know. 3, 2, 1. I can just do that and get out without any consequence. Yes. Yeah.
Your power grows. Enemy has been slain.
Alright, we got enough. We can go back, grab Megacosm.
Yeah, back to the garage.
Really?
Ride this on. My favorite invention.
Enemy has fallen. Enemy has been slain.
And look at that. And we also wasted Murdoch Vault as well. So they didn't... They tried, but they failed to get anything. There. Now I have item. And they got
Allied
got
tower
enough.
under attack.
They got enough squishy. They got enough squishy members of their team that don't know if this tower is gonna survive until I get really get clear this. Yeah, no, it will. Just barely. But they got enough squishy members that if I do
Tesla
any
dome at full charge.
that if I do have some just flat pen, I'm still gonna deal a lot of damage. The only thing I need to do is just let this through. Boom. And baited into someone that you can't get away from.
Killing spree.
They tried, they failed.
Alright, time to head back.
Maybe I should win the 1v1 so long as she's able to keep hitting them. But yeah, the flat pen will deal with the squishies, and she didn't win, but she survived, which against someone that is technically, well, no, she's got 5 kills. They're about the same. She has slightly less farm than he does. We're just always going to be down a
Tesla
person.
dome, good to go.
Sadly. But if Crunch gets fed, and if Crunch gets fed enough, which he's doing well, Fang Mao's fed. I'm technically fed. If you want to get technical about it, I am technically fed. It's funny how that slow is much stronger than my speed up, but then again, my speed's just. Oh, he came back. Great. But he's not really going to be useful to us.
An enemy tower is under attack.
You know what? Hit him.
Nice.
Enemy tower destroyed.
Unfortunately, we're not able to get them.
Your skill rises.
But we were able to secure a kill because they fought in my ult.
Enemy tower under siege.
And the issue is that Rampage used his ult to.
Ride this on.
Rampage tried to use his ult to peel or to keep the turret alive, but
Tesla dome at full charge.
that I will blow that for. But there's Crunch. And here's Fang Mao. Like, we literally have people that can just get on top of them and stay on top. Rampage was right there. But we basically won that fight. Now I gotta get. Now if I can put my bomb, if I can get my mine on to Crunch before he goes in,
Back to the garage.
he has a good chance of dealing damage to everyone else. Alright, so now, let's see, what do they got? got a tiny bit of lifesteal, tiny bit of lifesteal. But they have no actual, except for him. He has both Kingsbane and Mutilator. But I'm not going to worry about building Tainted Scepter here. Because even though it technically does have some damage amp on it, it doesn't provide enough. It doesn't provide enough. Oh, that was a miss. It doesn't. Let's see. He still has his crest. So let's be honest. He's not going to be useful at all in this game because he's. I mean, technically he's still scaling up, but he's really not going to be that useful. But anyway, Greystone's healing isn't really going to be that great. Darn it.
An ally has perished.
And that's the problem. We also split focus there.
Your power grows.
And admittedly, Crunch did not keep him in my ult.
An ally has been slain.
That was
Back
definitely.
before you know it.
And I bet you the guy that's wanting to forfeit is the Richter. It's like, dude, we're still winning.
Ally tower under attack.
I don't know how the hell that missed all of them.
Ally tower.
How did my abilities literally miss all of them?
Yo,
I lost my
Tesla's
turret because of that.
already.
That's
Alright,
kinda
time
crap.
to head back.
Alright, but anyway,
Ally tower.
Tainted Scepter gives us some damage amp anyway, but the damage amp from Oblivion Crown is going to be much better. His ability sometimes likes to increase his range randomly. But they're not on Fangtooth because we have a ward sitting on it, which is good. I'm gonna put my own ward down there just to make sure. Oh, wait a minute. No, they got it. Never mind. The problem is, since we haven't had any sort of prio in the duo side, primarily because of this Richter, we're pretty much stuck in a position where we have to fight on the back foot. Alright, Greystone's trying to engage on Feng Mao. Here's Rampage, as scheduled. But he just.
Your skill rises.
That's the thing. He's not. If they go in one at a time, then they're dead. If Crunch engages on them, they're dead. Now we did blow a flash for that, which I wouldn't necessarily say it's worth, but I also wouldn't say wasn't worth it. Because flash is a pretty important and pretty long cooldown. But I've been getting assists this entire game. This Richter is literally just getting himself caught and running. Like, he's now back,
Before you know
but he's now just actively trying to run it down.
Ally has perished.
And that's not good. Because he's just gonna give them 3 kills and 3 gold. Like, our team is actually doing really well. We're still very much ahead of them. They're just ahead on objectives because we've been playing on the back foot this entire game.
Tesla Dome at full charge.
I'm at level 16, so my ult's at max rank. if myself, Fang Mao, and Crunch are together, and probably Sparrow as well, we can run over them in a fight. The problem is just getting that fight. I have to go to the left. I have to go to the right side. Sparrow, I don't know why you're just standing there. Please do not stand.
An enemy has fallen. An ally.
Crunch must have been. They had to have dove. There's no other explanation for Crunch to have died there than them diving, because like Bellica had to have hit everything and gotten Crunch low and CC'd him long enough that Sparrow was able to just mow him down. Because if it was just Crunch alone, they wouldn't have been able to. If it was just Sparrow, she wouldn't have been able to do anything during that fight, because Crunch is very good at locking a specific one target down. Sparrow's dead to Greystone. They got third Fangtooth. We're starting to reach a point where we have to stay grouped. We have to fight together. If we don't fight together, then we lose. Because it's shown. We're getting picked off one by... They're going in, they're getting picks, but they're getting picked one by one. Now I gotta go mid, because they are coming up mid, all of them. Murdoch's gotta be careful because he can't necessarily... They gotta be careful because if they try to really do something... Like, they're dancing around. And that's the thing. Someone's gonna have to make a move. If I can break... Probably could just use that.
An allied tower destroyed.
And this is where things are gonna get really spicy. Like, Sparrow almost 1v1'd him, but it was literally the rest of their team coming.
Enemy killing spree.
Like, we're reaching a point where we cannot fight alone. We have to fight together. Want that? Fine. Enjoy. Now my team surrendered when we actually had a chance to win. That's the thing. They gave... And I'm just gonna say it. It was this Richter. It was this Richter who literally just screwed us over. Like, he did not do anything. He did not do anything. He was absolutely useless on this team. Like, you look at how all of our scores are. You look at the gold we generated compared to them. I generated the second most gold in the game. And the only reason why Greystone got more was because of those 6 kills and assists. That was it. But we lost because of that Richter.
Why not?
If he had stuck around and he scaled properly like he should have, and he played the game out, played smarter, adjusted better, we wouldn't have lost. Now, admittedly, even if he was doing whatever he was, if the rest of the team played around me, then we would have won. Like right there, I had them sitting literally at their inhib, or they were sitting right at our inhib. I was able to effectively keep all 4 of them off. Keep basically their entire team off of the inhib and force them back. If my team was patient and didn't get into any fights and played to our advantages, which means fighting near me, fighting inside my ult, making sure that we were able to fight in areas where they were either forced to fight in my ult or they were forced to keep either their front line off or keep them split up, because that's what they were basically doing with us. They were getting into fights where Feng Mao and Crunch were going in, and they were going in too deep. They were going way too far from the rest of us, and the rest of us couldn't follow up on that engage. So even if I could drop my ult, like that fight they were getting into, they were all literally so far away from me that I couldn't even get into the fight, even if I wanted to. And that's the problem. Like, I was stuck. They zoned me off relatively well by keeping me mid, by pushing those waves as well as the enemy was. And my team went in. And that's the thing, like, they weren't able to get it. They weren't able to do anything. And then Bellica had her spell shield, which made it much more difficult for us to be able to get any sort of crowd control off of her, which she was a primary source of their crowd control. If she was taken out, then they could just mow down Murdoch and Sparrow without any problems, without really anyone peeling them off. Because Rampage wasn't dealing damage. Greystone was dealing damage, but he wouldn't burst them out quick enough. So we were basically in a situation where our team was just kind of... we were just kind of screwed, because we didn't have... we just basically didn't have a team, more or less. Our team was just gone. It wasn't even there. And unfortunately, my team did not play... I think we're gonna play Howitzer this time. My team did not play the way they needed to play in order for us to have won that. Like, even though I wasn't getting any kills, I was doing exceptionally well at clearing the waves. I was doing exceptionally well at even the times when I was being 3-manned. I was basically outplaying them. Like, I didn't get any kills out of it, but they burned so much of their resources to try to get me and still failed. So it's one of those things where my team just was not playing
The battle begins
around their strongest players.
5, 4, 3, 2,
yes, Crunch and Fang Mao were fed. But they weren't. But there's a degree of the two of them weren't going to be able to carry alone. Sparrow was also pretty strong. But again, it's a similar situation. She would not be able to carry alone. She has to have her team with her. Now, unfortunately, in this game, we are going to have to build Megacosm, as well as Combustion, just to get all of that extra pen, because they do have a Steel. And they do have a Grux, and those two tend to be pretty beefy. Particularly if the Grux gets fed. So the more damage we're able to get off, the more damage we're able to more or less do. The better off we will be. Because Megacosm, it's not as long as they're under the effect of Disintegrate, they get this. You get the Star Killer additional effect. So if we're able, getting our abilities off, hitting enemies multiple times with our abilities, because it is dealing with an ability. It does deal damage with an ability, not. So that's why a lot of heroes with damage over time effects really, or have a lot of sustained magic damage, deal a fair amount of damage to deal a lot of damage. Work well, synergize very well with the item. Now, I don't know why Greystone unleashed that, because
Your power grows.
messed that one up. That's okay. I deserve that. All right.
Allied tower under attack.
Nice.
First blood.
But now I don't think she's gonna be able to get away from Grux. I don't have any mana to help her. Now, I don't know if she blew her flash or not. I think she did. I think she did blow her flash, which that's unfortunate, because that was definitely something that could have saved her right there. Plus, she also went back in, instead of using that to escape, because I did throw my slow grenades there. He was in that zone, so he needed, so it would have been much smarter for her to have. She didn't need to give him that kill. That wasn't an unnecessary death that our team suffered. Please don't tell me it's deal 2v1 some. That's Steel 2v1 them. That is ridiculous. That should not have happened. I can already tell this game's probably going to be a weird one. I don't know why Grux kept pursuing. When it was there, I was just going to get out. dude, I can hit in an
Allied
area.
tower
I can...
under attack.
There's
Made it
Grux.
back. Anyone want anything?
They're both gonna die because they both...
An ally has perished.
Yep, there we go. This phase gonna go down.
An ally has
They do. They do. Dude, these guys are probably already on ult right now.
grows.
Alright, I got ult.
Allied tower under attack.
But he's right, they didn't ward. Still hit him. We want to get into a shoving match, then fine. We can get into a shoving match.
Killing spree.
Yeah, they're literally just gonna feed them.
Back in a minute.
Alright, Sarah's got that. She should be able to get... If she gets Grux, then that's good for her. There we go. But they are effective... But our dual lane's effectively feeding. They are effectively feeding. Grux is 3 and 1.
Rises. Allied tower under attack. Enemy tower under siege.
Alright, so we're getting some damage on the turret. That's good. Oh, that's unfortunate. But yeah, she's not going to be able to fully 1v1 this guy. And that's just the nature... And that's just how Grux is. You can't... You're never going to be able to 1v1 him. Not the way you want to.
Make it rain.
If Brayston wants to turn this, we can turn it.
Your power grows.
But Grux is 4 and 1, which is not good.
An enemy has fallen.
Alright. She's gonna try to go for Murdoch. She
Double
dives for it.
kill.
She... Let's see. If I can help her, I can get her out. Ooh, crap. Crap, crap, crap. Alright. Meat shields. Meat shields. Alright, but we can get... We can't get that. Yeah. Let's go for the Wraith leggings, then we'll actually get Megacosm. He's back! This Grux has like a heart. This Grux is like obsessed with the left side of the map. But then again, it does make sense. It's our weaker side. Oop, he's there. Okay, we're rubber banding. Gotta love him when your soldier starts doing that stuff. Because I can't ever move. These guys really need to stop taking these fights. Because they're losing every single one of them. Plain and simple. They're losing every single one of these fights.
Allied tower.
And the vast majority of that damage was from me. But their team, let's see. If Greystone is decent, I mean, if Seraph gets fed, as long as she doesn't just like take stupid fights, then we should be good. Grux is the only one that she can't actively just take out. Grux and Steel, because they're going to be too strong.
Allied tower under attack.
Because they're going to have way too much in terms of... Yeah, he's able to beat out Shinbi. Even with what she's got. Which is surprising. He's got Vanquisher, that's why. But, even if I'm not roaming, I can punish the roam. Because he leaves his tower fully open. I can get some damage. I can get some pretty decent damage off on that. And Howitzer has some surprisingly decent amount of damage with his basic attacks. Alright, so we got the turret. Which that's gold for the whole team.
Make it rain and good to go.
He doesn't want to fight me outright. You know what? I can blow my ult for that. It gives him absolutely 0 damage on me, and I get some damage on him. I mean, Greystone's doing incredibly well. He's building a tank. He's building a tank crest, which I'd say is probably pretty decent because he does need the front line. Murdoch is so far away, but the only thing he's getting is snipes. Nice.
Allied tower under
Now
attack.
he just used everything to get away from us, though. I missed my rocket, so I wasn't able to do anything there. Unfortunately. If I had my ult, I would have been able to do something about that.
Allied tower under attack.
See? He tried to punish... I roamed.
Enemy
We got a kill out of it.
Ally has
I was able to punish... and I wasn't punished for it.
your skill rises.
This guy really has to play this very carefully.
Ally
He's doing that. I don't understand what was the point of him ulting like that, because it's not like he trapped me or anything like that.
ally has been slain.
If he didn't use his invis, I had him there.
An enemy has fallen.
And there's the double kill.
An enemy tower is under
We need to get a Fang
attack.
Tooth. We need to get another objective.
Enemy towers destroyed. Under siege.
Oh, she beat Brooks. That was good.
Just gonna go back for a bit.
But Sarah's dead to steal. Alright. Now we can start working on Megacosm. I'm probably gonna lose my turret out before I get a chance to get there, even with minions.
Ready to make it rain.
An allied tower.
Yeah, there were just too many minions there.
Your power grows.
Okay, I seriously do not understand why these guys are insisting on trying to constantly fight. Like FaZe needs to stay with... She needs to stay with Seraph.
An allied tower is destroyed.
Because she's actually because Seraph is actually doing stuff. The rest of my... Kira isn't doing anything. Like, Kira is just straight up not doing anything. Right now he has only physical armor, which is good for me, because it means I'm going to be dealing a lot more damage. Slightly out of range.
Enemy has been slain.
He ran, he gave up. He's running steel. That's okay, because I have this. Boom.
slain.
Don't screw around with a... Don't sleep on a howitzer. Because he's able to hit his rocket, because if he hits the rocket, you're dead.
Your skill rises.
That. So let's help Greystone here. He's doing a pretty decent job, but Shinbi keeps getting him, is still able to keep him from really getting anything. She's clearing waves, but she doesn't have any. She doesn't have any magic armor. Right to the face.
Enemy towers destroyed.
Make it rain is good to go.
Have anything up for him? And there was the raid. I also had no mana left, either. If Greystone can get out of that, then he's good. It's funny to see. It's funny that he has 4 kills, but yet he's doing worse than I am. It's funny. It's funny how he also has more farm, but he's still, again, doing worse than I am.
Has been slain. An enemy has fallen.
Nice. Yeah. If he's since he's alone, he doesn't have any frontline. He's dead. I need 700. Thank you. We'll be good here, because the out of combat movement speed would be very useful. And these two are going to get themselves killed by just going after Shinbi and Steel.
Towers under attack. Perished.
Yeah, legend, look at that.
Power.
I mean, almost every single fight, they're getting close to taking out Steel. Looks like Face is still alive.
Killing spree.
Like, we really should be getting this. This would be very useful to
Feel
us.
it? Time to make it rain.
Alright. There's that. Wraith has already made its exit.
Allied tower under attack.
There he is. Dude, you're not even being sneaky. It's really funny because I'm just straight up ignoring him. How did that even hit? Megacosm? Really?
I need a pit stop.
Oh lord. I'm probably gonna die on that side of the map. Seraph is 2v1ing Grux and Murdoch. She's taken out Murdoch. She'll probably die to Grux. Nope, she took out Grux. As long as she doesn't die to Steel, which she should be.
Enemy has been slain.
There goes Steel. Let's... That's for trying to kill it. But yeah, Seraph was definitely the MVP here.
Enemy tower under siege. Enemy towers
Alright, we can push this. We can actually push this all the way to inhib. The minions have just spawned. I can provide a decent amount of disruption as well, which is good.
Enemy inhibitor deactivated.
Let's just back up. And we still got the inhib. So the goal has been made. The goal has been reached. Let's see. These really need to set up more vision. I'll go ahead and make an exit. We need a... Let's see... He's got some actual magic defense, so once we finish off Oblivion Crown, we'll go Caustica and take care of all that. Because really, so far, none of them on their team really has any healing, per se, except for her. And Grux's castle.
Double kill.
It's not smart for them to try to... Like, Seraph is fed. It's not smart for them to try to... They had to see Siege Changer and burst her down.
Enemy towers destroyed.
And the unfortunate thing is Murdoch is trying to keep... More or less trying to keep...
Enemy inhibitors down.
Let's say Seraph and I both have the same idea. Let's get these wave in.
Under attack.
Let's take out the inhib.
Enemy inhibitors under attack. Enemy
The rest of the team's there. Ow. That's, funny enough, helped me.
legendary. Double kill.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Why is that actually reached all the way over there? Keep punching me too.
The enemy core is under attack.
Let's just back up. More prudent to attack Fangtooth right now, because that'll give us a lot more. We can go for Fangtooth, then we can go for... We can go for Fangtooth, then we can go for Prime. Because we have to wait for Seraph to respawn in order for us to do Prime. Because she has to be there. Like, we need her to be... We need her to help damage and tank. Fangtooth is not too big of a problem. If they manage to steal it, then it's not the end of the world.
Enemy has
Thank you.
your power grows.
And we need people who are gonna be able to see this. Great, great. Alright, well, we took that.
Double
Back.
kill.
Anyone want anything?
We aced them.
An enemy inhibitor is under siege.
Oh, they're in respawn. But we aced them, we're almost at full build.
An enemy inhibitor is under siege.
Our team, we've won this game right now, effectively. And it's thanks to Sarah. It's Sarah and Greystone were definitely helpful.
Enemy inhibitors.
I have to
down.
say, I definitely did a good job on my part, even if I didn't get as many kills as the other two.
The
I was
enemy
definitely
core
instrumental
is
in
under
keeping,
attack.
more or less, keeping a lot of our... There we go. I would say I was kind of instrumental to our team. At least in order to give us some damage so that Kira and FaZe could actually become more useful
Oh, feel it? Time to make it right.
as well, because I was more or less doing a lot. Yeah. I was more fed than Kira, and she had more kills than me and assists. So it goes to show what almost 100 farm difference does make. But also how smart playmaking decisions are. I didn't really need to worry about building anti-heal because both Sereth and Greystone were building it,
Hit the
which was good.
gas, pull the trigger, yeah!
And Greystone did go more frontline than, more frontline than...
Hit the gas, pull the trigger, yeah!
Yep. Gotta wait for this thing to catch up.
Life is short. Use hydraulics.
Ugh. But
Buckle up. No.
But
Sure.
but our team definitely turned that around. If Sereth hadn't gotten as fed as she did, we probably would have lost that. Maybe. But Greystone was also pretty helpful in that respect as well. Him being building more frontline than he did than anything else. So, that was at least a good game. So we're on a win and a loss today, so that's okay. We've evened out. Waiting for players. Yay, yay, yay. Alright, I mean, I can stay in mid. That's fine. Sophie. Sophie. Out. Beagle is being Beagle. Please don't tell me someone's gonna try to troll. Alright, we'll give Gideon a shot. It's been a while since I've touched him. Alright. I'm willing to say this Richter is gonna probably build more damage than frontline, and it's gonna probably make a it's gonna be somewhat problematic for us. Alright, we're dealing with the howitzer. Do I want to play Gideon? Because he... Howitzer is a heavy pusher. Screw it.
Ah, peace and quiet.
We don't necessarily have to win off of just pushing alone. 226. Scaling. Jesus. But it's over 3.5 seconds.
The battle begins.
They have a fairly
in
tanky team.
5, 4,
Gideon probably wasn't the best
2,
point pick for this.
1.
Yeah, I should probably took someone that was a bit more geared towards damage
Prepare
and melting
for
their maximum
Peace and
health.
quiet.
Let's see. Do I want? I mean, let's see. It's gonna do well against him. It's gonna do well against him. These two, it can be. You know what? The flat pen. The flat pen can be used. Yeah, he's got his camera on me. If I took Void Breach, I probably would have been able to do it. Probably would have been able to
Minions are spawning.
hit him there, get some free damage off. Cosmic Rift does a lot more damage, but it also costs a lot more mana. So that's going to be where our only mana problems come from. Bit. But yeah, he's gonna push much harder than I will. Once I'm at level 2, we'll probably be able to poke him a bit.
Your skill rises.
Wow. Gotta love a delay.
An enemy tower is under attack. First blood. Your power grows.
Yeah, his whole thing, he's got greater range than I do. And again, his auto attacks hit harder naturally than mine do.
Allied tower under attack.
Well, why is Drongo here and not on the other side of the map? I don't know. But it's going to screw up my... It's going to screw me up. Like, him not being... Why is he there? Wait a minute. Do we have a... We have a jungle Drongo. Oh my god. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. That's it. Plain and simple. That's it. We're not gonna be able to win this. Like, we're not gonna win this. I already know it. Drongo is not a jungler. Like, yeah, he got a lot of decent damage off of Howitzer there, but he healed it all back with his potion. And, like, it did not gain... It did not help me in the slightest. Like, it caused steel to show up, and I lost the river buff because of it. It's just not a smart...
An ally has been slain.
And he got himself killed. Like, it's not a smart idea to play a... He's a little ahead of me.
Enemy double kill. Your power grows.
Like, we're just
Enemy
gonna...
tower
We're strictly
under
just gonna
attack.
lose... if Sparrow's able to... There we go. Alright, so that was a pretty good trade. Why do people constantly come into my lane? Like, that's the reason why he's level... That's the reason why he's basically... He basically hit level 5 before me. Because... my jungle, and now my support... Like, I don't need you there. Like, you just screwed up my lane. For no reason. For no reason. And if you die, you give him a kill. Unnecessary. Like, he's level 6 already now, thanks to you. Because because both him and my jungle soaked
Ally
XP.
has perished. Ally has been slain.
That doesn't mean stay, you idiot!
Your enemy has been slain.
Like, that's just... It's not helpful to me at all. You put Sparrow in a 2v1, which she's gonna end up getting herself killed over. There's Steel.
Allied tower under attack.
Like, fucking leave. Jesus. Take the hint. I don't need you. I don't want you here. The only thing you're going to do is just leech experience off of me. And that is not going to help me. Like, this guy's died twice, and now he's lost his mind.
Allied tower under
He's abandoned
attack.
Sparrow, who's gonna die now.
An ally has perished.
Like, you see how that... You see, the roaming... The ever-roaming support is not a helpful strategy. Because the only thing it does is it makes it... Basically, ensures that the enemy duo lane can get fed and do whatever they want, without any consequence. Basically,
Tower is under
basically,
attack.
Sparrow is a free meal to them. They can do whatever they want.
Tower under
And there's
siege.
basically no consequence for it. Because there's no one there to help stop her. Help them.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Enemy killing spree.
And- There we go.
Your steel rises. Attack! Enemy tower under attack.
And look at that. Both the jungle and support cannot hold off a single person. Like, you're not strong. You're not helpful. You're not doing anything. Just lead the lane to the person whose lane it is.
Enemy
The only thing
tower
you're going to do is just feed them. Like, you have a support item.
Killing
You need to be helping someone. Actually helping. Not just putzing about,
Allied tower
soaking things up. Because you're all butthurt because you died a couple of times.
ally has been slain.
And look at that. Literally got himself killed. Like, he's legitimately trolling.
Allied tower under attack.
Really?
Your power grows.
Like, does Gideon just have a new global taunt that I just am not aware of? Like, this is literally the 5th person to attack me in this lane.
Enemy tower under
The 4th within
siege.
the span of just 10 seconds. Like, what the heck? Is it because I haven't died yet and I'm doing decently against this guy? Yeah. Prophecy. Warlocks.
Allied tower under attack. Forward! Slain. Hit me!
Like, what the heck is all this? I'm literally being attacked by so many people. And look! Narbash is nowhere to be found. Why? Because he died.
Towers destroyed.
He got himself killed. Because he's an idiot.
An ally has been slain.
And unfortunately, Sparrow can't do anything. It's gone. If I can...
Enemy has been slain. Your skill rises. Allied towers destroyed. Allied tower under attack.
And look, our jungler! Like, this is why I can't stand it when people do stuff like this. Because my turret... Because I basically lost both of my turrets. Because our jungler literally just... is just... putzing around for no freaking reason. As long as Richter's able to hit him. If Richter can get onto him, he's dead. That's it. Yeah.
Enemy has been slain.
Good thing Richard's been paying attention, though. Because I literally almost lost my turret.
Allied tower forward.
I have no allies because... How in the world did he have to flash that? I was dead anyway.
Killing spree.
And look! Look, Narbash is literally just doing nothing. Same with our...
An enemy tower is under attack. Enemy killing spree.
Like, what are these people legitimately doing? They are legitimately doing nothing. And there are only 2 other people on this team that are actually trying.
Attack.
Which screws this over for those of us that actually are. It's absolute crap.
The enemy is unstoppable. Your power grows.
Seriously don't understand how in the world Steel has gotten... is 4-0.
Enemy tower destroyed.
You're not getting it. Because I'm literally just ignoring you. Like, I have the ability to just ignore you.
Allied towers destroyed. Enemy has been
That's unfortunate.
Enemy double kill.
Get me out of this. Like, there's no way for us to win this with the way these two are.
An allied inhibitor under attack.
Like, there's absolutely no way to win this. With the way these people are playing, we basically have no way of winning. Like, they're literally just rage splitting for no reason. Lost that turret because I had to come over here. It's like, it just does not make any sense. If you're that tilted, why are you still playing the game right now? Like, it's a simple question.
Your skill rises. Enemy has been slain.
Like, I shouldn't have to be going this hard in order to just get our... team any sort of ground. Like, we are losing so hard because two people are just straight running it down for no reason. Like, I'm not mad at Sparrow because she was... Because Narbash just basically screwed her over and left her in a 2v1 situation. Honestly, the fact that she only has 6 deaths is more of a testament to how calm and how she was actually... Oh, I'm not... 2 of them. It's the 2 feeders over there. I'm not worried about it. I'm not putting any effort into trying to save their butts. But that legitimately just does not make any sense. And I don't know why Richter is going up. Like, yes, get me out of this. You legitimately have 2 people just straight up feeding. And they're probably gonna... And these are probably also gonna be the types of people that are gonna...
Your power grows. Enemy has fallen. An allied inhibitor's under siege.
And I can't be everywhere at once. Yeah, like, these two are legitimately just gonna be... They're gonna hold us hostage in this game. Like, I can't... I don't have my ult. I have to go back. I don't have my ult. I don't have a lot of my health. Like, unfortunately, Richter is pretty much a sacrificial lamb right now. Because there's 3 of them there. Okay, Sparrow's getting into this. That's good. I'm dead here. There's nothing I can do. I wasn't gonna be able to take anyone of them with me. The change they made to this really just screws around with it. But yeah, we lost that.
An allied inhibitor is
Like, we're
under
just-
attack.
We can't push out because by the time we gain any sort of ground, they've respawned and they're gonna fight us in a more weakened state. I told you Richter was gonna, like, he only has one tank item.
An ally has been executed.
He's still building magic damage. Like, we don't have frontline. And that's the problem. Like, we don't have frontline. We don't have anyone that's gonna be able to help us
An ally has been slain.
stay alive longer.
An allied inhibitor is under attack.
Finally. Jesus. But yeah, it sucks that we lost the game because we legitimately got 2 trolls. For no reason. And look, the 2 trolls were the ones that had the least amount... Not only did the least, die the most, and they got the least amount of gold in the game.
Peace and quiet.
Like, that is just stupid. It's purely stupid. If I had known that we were going to have such an abysmal team, I would have just gone Twin Blast mid. Ran him over with just an onslaught. And either force them to have to keep someone mid to babysit them, or to at least alleviate the pressure. Sparrow would have had... Like, Grux wasn't even really a factor during that whole game. Like, he didn't try to really gank. He only tried to gank my lane once. And I was already under turret by the time he went there. And he still didn't. Like, it was... Like, their Grux was a null factor. But again, I don't understand why Richters, when they pick off lane, why they constantly go magic damage. Just build one damage item. Just build one damage item. That's all you really need. Because your job is to be frontline. That is the way your character is designed. If you build magic, you will die very quickly. And he only had Fire Blossom. It's not like he had anything to deal with their magic damage. Which is what is baffling. It's like, dude, you're not even surviving their damage. And yet you're still building offense. Like, you cannot. You just can't. It's not smart. Alright, let's see. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I could do Phase. I could also do Muriel. We'll do Muriel. Phase can give us a lot of healing, but... Phase can give a fair amount of healing, but... She's just... She sort of lacks... Like, she... I don't know. I don't know. Well, at this point in time, I think I'm just kind of like... I'm just kind of over it a little. With this, because... We're seriously losing. Like, we lost... 2 games, strictly because... people trolled. We lost 1 game because one of our teammates just left for no reason. Because he got beaten out. And we didn't surrender immediately as soon as he could.
The battle begins in
Then we got a game where 2 people legitimately just trolled the entire freaking game.
1.
And wanted to keep us held hostage.
Prepare for battle.
Like, it was fairly obvious they were wanting us to stay. And it's like, no, we're not... We're not interested in the slightest in staying. In that type of match. Like, it's just not. But oh well. Once we get... We're gonna start off grabbing Hollow Braid, then we're gonna work on... Since they do have a phase, and Kira's gonna build some lifesteal as well, we're gonna go ahead and build Tainted
Minions
Totem,
are
just to
spawning.
get that done in early with, cut out their healing. Like, that's really funny. You don't want to really be standing in front of me. Like, that's royally funny. Sadly, we are not...
Your skill rises.
fly.
I mean, that little bit of solo... Oh, we're getting a run by Gideon. He's gonna get there before I am, but if he plays this right, he's gonna get probably one kill. Nice.
First blood. Your power grows.
And that's all we really need.
Enemy tower under siege.
I mean, dude, I wasn't gonna take it.
Enemy has fallen.
Try me, sour cream.
Allied tower under attack. Your skill rises.
Alright, let's see. My mana cost doesn't change. 20 to 65. I do not have mana, so I need to go back. Alright. So, let's see. Do that. And we'll do one of those.
To victory.
Speed ourselves up. I mean, Alacrity does provide a lot of stats, but it doesn't...
Enemy has fallen.
What does that say?
Your power grows.
Alright. So, let's do that. Oops, not meaning to take farm, but... Let's see.
Enemy tower under attack.
Alright then, fine. But we can't get Spiked Birch right now. So this will cut down on healing.
Ready to fly.
Speed up. Spirit ourselves up. But yeah, the increase in attack speed isn't necessarily that great right
Allied
now.
tower under attack.
There's no damage really behind it. It's unfortunate that we also kind of gave them that.
Allied tower under attack.
Hit both the two of them. Nice.
Perished.
Oh Lord, Murdoch, really? Guys, come on.
An enemy has been
Well, that
slain.
works, but that wasn't necessarily 100%
Unreal.
worth. Because we were... I mean... a 5-0 Gideon's pretty decent. And we're both 2-1. So it works out in the end, I guess. That's fine. We only need 750 for totem, thankfully. Oops, did not mean to do that.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Yeah, I was trying to kite the... It's already gone, dude. Like, they had already taken it. That's why I wanted you to come and grab it earlier.
Enemy tower under siege.
She ran right into that.
Enemy has activated the overdrive. An ally has perished. Your skill rises.
Leveled up just in time.
Enemy has fallen. Allied tower under attack.
That was unfortunate, but I do got totem now. We're gonna need to... We need Wellspring. We'll do that second. I shouldn't have wasted my ult there. Chimera's not gonna be able to do anything there. But I almost have my item. And luckily I only have 2 stacks. She's got Marshall. I'm almost fully stacked on my... Wait, he builds a... Oh, he's a jungler. No wonder he wasn't really that impressive. But we can get item now. We can get our support item now.
Allied tower under attack. Enemy tower under siege.
Alright, much better. And we're working on our ults and stuff, so if we have to, we can fly to
Ready to
someone
fly.
and help. I'm gonna keep an eye on Gideon. He's...
Allied tower under attack.
face.
Enemy has fallen. Double kill.
Nice.
Your power grows.
Let's see.
Enemy towers destroyed. Enemy towers destroyed.
Ooh, we are doing well.
Enemy towers destroyed.
Alright. I got a substantial amount of money out of that. And all from one
Enemy
from one
tower
alt.
under siege. An ally has perished.
Crunch got him, but
An
I
enemy
think
tower is under attack.
Chimera should have him. As long as Gideon doesn't really create an interruption. He went in. That's not necessarily the greatest.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, that wasn't the smartest idea. Do a little smack. Alright, they warded that. I mean, he's pushed up enough that it doesn't really matter. He got Terminus. He got Fangtooth. He was able to get it solo.
The reversal is charged.
Your skill rises. Heroic.
Nice. I only need a little bit more. $50
Allied
gold.
tower under attack.
I mean, we're almost there. So... Boop, we got that. Let's finish off Requiem.
To victory.
The unfortunate thing is Chimera wasn't on this side of the map when we needed him to be, so we could get the Fangtooth. And Gideon didn't
Enemy
rotate
tower
either,
under attack.
which is unfortunate, but it happens. There's nothing there.
Enemy towers destroyed.
Make sure there's nothing there. Is Gideon gonna do something?
An ally
Definitely,
perished.
he went in too deep. I wasn't gonna be able to save him there.
Stop.
Oop, hi. I can't do anything there. I have to flash all this. Speed up. Shield.
An enemy tower is under attack. Enemy has fallen.
I keep forgetting I also have the support item that allows me to heal.
Your power grows.
Alright, once we get Requiem, we'll go for Marshall. Basic attacks against heroes, healing, shielding,
Enemy
bonus movement
killing
speed, and
spree.
this. Alright, we may do crystals here. No, we need Marshall. We need Marshall to help us out with that. Maybe Time Warp. Yeah, Time Warp to give us... to reduce cooldowns. Yeah, but she's kind of straight up afraid of us. She doesn't want to fight us.
An allied towers
Be careful,
destroyed.
guys, because I need to be in range for you. No! Nope, stay back, stay back, stay back.
An enemy has fallen.
I can save them.
No! Okay, he's got Femrex. This may not help him. I can't even help. I can't help getting into your hero.
Enemy tower under siege.
He just got on top of us. Murdoch wasn't there to help us either. Chimera went into that very foolishly. You shouldn't have done that. I will be honest, she should not have done that. Alright, so we got... Alright, so basically we'll have... $20... No. We'll have 30% healing and shielding power right now. Let's see, we give 20% movement speed to Kang. We give them 29 attack speed. 29% attack speed.
Ready to fly.
Whew! That was a thing! Ah, crap. And there's Gideon.
Allied towers
The
destroyed.
only thing I can do is shield you from a distance, dude. I can't get too close to this guy. That's the only thing about Muriel. She doesn't have any self-sustain. But that ult was clutch right there. Alright, we'll do Marshall. And then we'll work on Time Warp. Give us some extra. Yeah, 32% attack speed. Plus the movement. Plus the 20% movement speed remains no matter what. Got baited. Okay, he did not get baited. He's not in the way I thought it was. That's good.
The reversal is charged.
He really just did that. Right into our faces.
Enemy towers destroyed.
Dude, let's just help me.
Enemy inhibitors under siege. An enemy inhibitor is under siege. Enemy legendary.
Alright, unfortunately, this guy is going to be a problem. He's almost full build in level 18. Because he was just being kind of given kills. We're going to wait for that. And that's unfortunate. That's just kind of the unfortunate thing of the situation. Yeah, 35% attack speed. Like, he's got Fenrix, so he's gonna have...
Enemy has been slain.
And there we go.
Fallen.
But it's a good thing I was able to do that.
An enemy inhibitor is
Nice. Yeah, we really should get Fangtooth.
ally has been slain.
Like I said, it is kind of unfortunate that we don't have the, we ourselves... Woo! That was relatively close and uncomfortable.
Has been slain. Your skill rises.
Gideon's on his way as well.
An enemy has fallen.
Yeah, I don't have my ult. Can't help these guys. He's gonna engage on them.
An ally has perished.
Ready to fly.
Enemy
Oh,
has been
sweet
slain.
Jesus. Ow! There's no way that guy could have gotten on top of me like that. That's kind of crap. And... Jesus, his attack speed is ridiculous. Even with just 10%.
Enemy has fallen.
Well, that's good. We only need 100, but... securing this Fangtooth would honestly be much better. I wonder if those shields are, like, honestly a bug. Because he doesn't have any shield, any item that is a shield.
An enemy inhibitor is under siege.
Except for that. That's an active component.
To victory.
I'm not going to use my ult just to fling myself over there.
An enemy inhibitor is under siege. An enemy inhibitor is under siege.
There we go. Alright, we got Marshall. Now we can start working on Time Warp. Thankfully. Gotta grab the mana
Ready
regen.
to fly.
But yeah, right now our biggest shields, our shields are relatively high, but they just kind of also get. Yeah, we really need to help right lane. Hey, there we go. Getting got engaged on, but he's still gonna deal a fair amount of damage.
Killing. Allied tower. Allied tower.
Ooh, that was a thing. Gotta head back and defend the right side of the map.
Allied tower and allied towers destroyed.
To victory.
I mean, 22 assists. That's actually pretty decent. And I don't have nearly as much. I like how FaZe has so much farming, yet I don't. Yet I'm
I can save them.
basically in a similar situation.
An enemy inhibitor under siege. Killing spree.
Yeah, gank that.
Your power grows. An enemy inhibitor is under allied perish. An enemy inhibitor under an enemy inhibitor. The enemy core is under attack.
Jesus, that attack speed is ridiculous.
Double kill.
But guess what?
An enemy inhibitor under attack. Enemy inhibitor deactivated.
Now's the time to retreat.
An ally has been slain.
That's the reason why. I'll stick with the only ally that's alive right now. Do that.
The reversal is charged.
But we gotta play things carefully because if we don't, we die.
An enemy inhibitor under siege.
Alright, now's a good time to back up because Crunch is coming. I am sorry, Gideon, but I could not do that. Alright, this crunch is... Falling below, grants you a shield based on maximum health. Armor shred. A slow and... attack speed buff. Spell blade. In fact... Alright, still... I had to blow my ult in order to get out of there. I wasn't gonna give him a double kill. He was gonna get both of us if I had stayed.
Enemy
Nice.
has been slain.
Ready to fly.
And Chimera's still got a shield, so he's not... I don't have to worry about shoving anything into him. Yet.
Your skill rises.
How does Crunch up our... Oh, wait a minute. Crunch survived. As long as I can keep a shield on someone, they can't... their healing gets reduced. Nice! Alright.
Enemy inhibitor under
I think he's just gonna give up right there. Ooh, that was good. That was a good one. I wasn't able to finish my item, but... yeah, Vanguardian was definitely probably a good call, but she had to... but you had to stay relatively near. In order for allies to get the benefit. But once again, so we evened out again, thankfully. Alright, let's see. I think I'll play carry this time. Let's see, Narbash.
On the job again.
I think we'll do Murdoch. Alright, so it's Twin Blast. And right now, okay, most of their team is pretty weak. I'm not worried about having to... We won't have to really worry about having to shred. Having to do any sort of armor shred or anything like that. Oh, good lord, they gave me a Grux. Who picked a Grux? Oh, lord.
3, 2,
Well,
1.
first order of business, lifesteal. Because I have a feeling I'm going to need to... I mean, he's supposed to be an expert, but I don't trust it.
Somebody here a call
Prepare
for the
for
legend?
battle.
Alright, buckshot. Let's see. Terminus. Let's at least build the lifesteal portion of it before we really start focusing on Lightning Hawk. I'm not really going to be concerned with... I mean, actually Vanquisher would probably be decent. Let's see. We get an additional 30% penetration on our passive. Additional range and
Minions are spawning.
30% additional penetration. And our ult just basically does true damage. I don't understand why it says ignore all physical armor. Just say true damage. Because that's what it is. If it ignores all armor, all physical armor, and it's the physical damage, then it's true damage. That works.
Your power grows. Enemy tower under attack. Your skill rises.
Alright. Let's take this time, let's head back, let's grab the lifesteal portion of that, of Terminus. Give us some extra sustain. Then we'll start working on Lightning Hawk. Once we get Lightning Hawk, we'll then go for... We'll go for Vanquisher, then Imperator. I mean, they got the gold, they got the buff. Like, there's...
Enemy tower under siege. An ally has
I mean, Grux is actually doing really well. That's actually pretty... I mean, we're doing actually really well.
Allied tower under attack. An enemy tower is under attack.
Actually, need a tiny bit more.
Take it down.
Actually, I can stay. The more gold I can get and generate, the better. Alright, let's see. It's okay. We can back up.
Enemy tower under attack. An enemy has fallen.
There we go.
Enemy tower under siege.
Give ourselves a little bit of a movement speed boost. I don't understand why, this is not... It doesn't have, like, a passing event, because he used to have, like, a path...
Your power grows. Allied tower under attack.
Here's Sevarog. If he can get a good gank, we can actually get this. Nice.
Spree. Allied tower under attack.
Don't have a ward there. That's... Boop. It's alright.
Just like my days on
Tower
patrol.
is under attack.
Oh man, I missed that.
Enemy tower under attack. An ally has perished.
That's unfortunate.
Unstoppable.
Whew.
Allied tower under attack.
Oh, we got Lightning Hawk. That's good. Don't have enough for anything for Vanquisher. The basic components yet. But I can't believe I missed that ult on Morgesh. She was so low and I had her. Ooh, and I think Rux just kind of did this. He's somehow still living, but
Ready
yeah,
with the
he's...
long arm of the
Ally
law.
has been
Yeah, there
slain.
just wasn't enough.
An ally has perished. Your power grows.
Ooh, Severog.
Enemy tower under attack. An ally has been slain. Enemy tower under siege. Enemy has been an enemy
Oh, and I
has
only have
fallen.
25 seconds. Darn it.
Your skill rises. Enemy tower is under attack.
Just like my days on patrol.
Enemy tower under siege. Enemy towers destroyed.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We're doing good. We're chilling. He's got Vanquish. He went Vanquisher first item.
Enemy tower under attack.
Push out.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy towers destroyed. An ally has been slain.
Nope.
Allied tower under attack. Enemy has fallen.
Not so fast.
Long shot, ready.
An ally has perished. Enemy has
Alright, let's go with Pacifier. We have a full Vanquisher here. There we go. Alright. Myself and Grux are really strong. He's 5-2, funny enough. And I'm 3-0, with 6 assists.
enemy tower under attack.
Severog. Severog, my
Enemy
dude, why?
killing spree. Unstoppable. Unstoppable.
Mate.
Your skill rises. Ally has been slain.
Just like my days of patrol.
Enemy has fallen. Allied tower.
Alright, there's really nothing I can really grab there. Ooh, hello.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Ah, she flashed. But if she does flash for that, to get out of there, then we actually succeeded that with that gank. We blew a resource.
Ready with the long arm of the law.
And a flash is a pretty valuable resource.
An ally has been slain.
Oh wow, that was a... There we go.
Allied tower under attack.
Alright, let's see. The person that's the strongest on their team is their Chimera and their... Ooh. And their Morgash. Oops, Severog came in.
Enemy tower under siege.
Trying to be flashy with that one, but that's okay.
Allied tower under attack. An allied tower's destroyed.
Alright. I mean, we're doing very well. Our team is... We're still up. Twin Blast decided to go in on Gadget for some reason. Even though he was below health. Even though he's below half health.
Enemy has been slain.
He took out Shinbi, that's good. Here's an opportunity for me to grab some solo golden XP, because I pretty much have been sticking with Grux this entire game. Alright, Morgash has been taken down, that's good. Let's go ahead and back up. Fangtooth's almost up. We got 12 seconds. Boom.
Legendary.
Now we also have this execute.
destroyed.
Oh. You want to keep going? That's fine.
An enemy inhibitor is under siege.
We gotta be careful with Morgash because she will
An enemy
most likely
inhibitor
aim for
is
me.
under siege.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take our backs. I can get Imperator. Alright. Now I'm gonna finish Terminus. Let's see... He's got some armor. Honestly, Demolisher probably will be okay. Let's see, what does Kingsbane give? That gives Omnivamp. I already got some. I already got Lifesteal, and Terminus is gonna give me more of that. We're gonna lose the turret, but it's gonna be okay. Sevarog? Sevarog, I don't know why he's building the way he is. Like,
An allied tower
he'll have a lot of...
destroyed.
If he's farming well, he'll have a lot of health, but... I don't know. Doesn't seem like he's really getting a lot of bang for his buck.
An ally has been slain.
It just feels very it just doesn't feel like he's doing as much as he needs to for the team.
Skill rises.
If we are able to grab Morgash, then we can definitely take her out. I'll make sure to zoom myself out. You're close enough that... Grux is close enough that if something does happen, like Chimera being there, and if Chimera tries to engage, then we got plenty of help. He's already close enough. Chimera's already gone. Here's the base.
Enemy has
Just like monkeys of the patrol.
legendary. An ally has perished.
Oh, I think he's using like at the worst time. It's like, Alright, they surrendered. I think the Twin Blast DC'd right there. Normally, I don't like the off-meta picks, but this Grux was awesome. He did a really good job of what he was supposed to do. I still didn't even finish Terminus.
Somebody hear a call for the legend?
Ugh. But that was a good game. I mean, it was a stomp on one side of the map with myself and Grux. They were kind of winning out on other areas, so it was a pretty even game for the most part. It's just that Grux and myself were a bit too strong. But we'll have enough time for one more game, and then we'll call it a night. Alright, let's see. Played everything except for offlane and jungle. Alright. I guess the choice is made for me. I was debating whether or not I should play the jungle, but I think we'll do phase this game.
So this is all cool. You cool?
But no thanks. I'd prefer to avoid the jungle if I can. I probably should have snatched up mid when I had the chance. But I think for our last game, a good, more relaxing, less stressful. Okay, we'll have a Murdoch. He'll benefit from us. He'll benefit from our link. And then of course we have our passive healing. Huh. I did it up. Plus 25% scaling. Again, I feel like this should be a little bit higher. Because with the amount of magic power that's actually... the supports actually get, you would have to build, like, full mage for this healing to really be effective. Like, I get it, we also have access to healing and shielding increase, but it still feels like a lot of supports, like their base damage and stuff is high, but their scaling is low, and that's understandable. Like her psychic flare, it has 80% scaling. That's pretty high on the support.
Just be chill, okay?
Like 80% scaling on an ability that you honestly 80% scaling. Hold on. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said if you're still alive. Okay. I was thinking. Anyway. Having 80% scaling on an ability that I mean, it has the lowest cooldown out of all of her abilities, but it's also very much... Huh. Oh, sorry about that. Let's see, we got... I like how it says 110 attack speed. But we have no magic power, so we're just healing 10 base... I thought for a second he had like an attack speed steroid going on. It was like... It's like, wait, what?
Not so fast.
Alright, hopefully we can hit up too soon. Because if we can, that'll help us.
Your power grows.
Alright. I have to flash that.
Here you go.
And we got Chimera. Like, that's gonna be the real differences happen.
An enemy tower under attack.
Oops. I swear when I was warden, I accidentally get last hit. I'm not trying to steal.
Slow down.
Your skill rises.
Alright. Let's do that. Just get some extra oomph.
Enemy has fallen.
Oh, wow. Oh, she must have got hit by minions.
See you in a minute.
Alright. Let's do crystals here, because giving us healing and shielding allies grants 40 magic
Allied
power and
tower
20 haste.
under attack.
And since we actually have decent amount of access to that.
Ally has been slain.
Okay, so whenever death happens, because I've only had this.
Your power grows.
Alright, so we survived that. Chimera's gonna come around for another try. There we go.
Allied tower under attack.
Oh, she's planning on playing for more engage. Careful.
Your skill rises.
Slow down.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Ah. You just pop those.
Enemy tower under attack. An ally has perished. An ally has been slain.
Slow down.
Enemy has been slain.
Alright. So we're doing a decent job.
Your power grows.
I have ult now. Get you out of there. Now the weird thing is somehow the Sevarog is losing to a
Not so fast.
the Sevarog is losing to basically an incredibly easy lane. Like he does have an advantage.
Just like my days of betrayal.
If he all ends, oh man.
Enemy tower under siege. An enemy has fallen.
She seriously ulted like that, and they still didn't get anything.
Take it down a notch.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Resupplying.
Alright, we're actually doing...
Allied tower under attack.
we're doing very well. We're almost done with our... we're almost done with our crest, which is good. Murdoch, do not die until I get back. I don't know what this... I don't know what our Countess is building, but she's definitely not playing the way she should be. Like, it's a...
Slow down.
Your skill
Alright, so right now we're giving...
Enemy tower under
So right now we're giving him 19% increased power. So just basically everything he's got, whatever stats he's got, they're increased by 9%. Or at least 9%.
Enemy captain slain. Enemy killing spree.
Woo, that was lucky as hell.
Things don't have to be complicated.
Let's see. Excellent 20. So we're halfway. We're halfway. Okay, we got our tier. We got crystal tier. Now we got. We got crystal tier.
Allied tower
We're halfway done with
under
our.
attack. An ally has been
To a maximum of
slain.
20. Yeah, we're halfway done to. We're halfway done with our fort.
Your power grows.
Let's see. 50 seconds.
Dig it
there.
down and
She definitely does not have the same level of utility as I do.
hyperflux ready.
Shield's not gonna help you because we're. Ooh, crap.
Dig it down.
Come on, base up in here.
Killing.
Nice.
Enemy towers destroyed.
Alright. He's wanting to do that. Let me go help him.
Enemy towers destroyed.
Crap.
Hyperflux is
I don't think he's not getting out of there.
An allied tower
See you in a minute.
destroyed.
That's unfortunate.
Allied tower under attack.
That really is unfortunate. If Zarus wasn't as low as he was, I wouldn't have left Murdoch. I mean, he would have still lived. I mean, it's good that he got the tower and everything, but he still would have lived there. I mean, we did get the Fang Tooth, but it's still a thing of my teammate kind of trolled a bit there. And Countess is just like... Countess is just straight up
An ally has
feeding.
been slain.
Like, there's no... She hasn't built combustion yet. She has... Which would have been much... Which would have honestly have been... Probably one of the best items she could try to build. The only thing you have to do is just concentrate on not dying.
Rises.
I don't know why Zaris went in like that, because that was a very foolish idea.
Allies perish.
Slow down.
Enemy has been slain.
Nice, you got something back.
Not so fast.
I say that's worth my ult. It gets him a kill.
Your power grows.
Which is really what matters. I'm gonna go ahead and... Unfortunately, those are about to expire.
Take it down.
My carry's got more damage than your
Enemy
carry.
tower under siege. Enemy
That's-
tower under attack. Enemy
Gotta
towers
be careful.
destroyed.
Probably gonna do... Just to make sure.
An enemy is unreal.
Okay, how is this gadget gang so fed? Like, this is the type of stuff that I've seen happen in Paragon. In just regular Paragon.
Ready to go.
Like, this is the kind of stuff I've seen in regular Paragon, where a gadget gets... I wasn't able to save him there. I had to flash there, and I'm dead here. Yeah, there was no way I could get out of that. It sucks because literally the enemy gadget is the real reason why we lost there. I mean, he also went up on the thing, on that little ledge, and rather instead of just coming direct. Like, their gadget is level 13, and our Countess is level... I have to say it, like, she is just feeding. Our Countess is just now hitting level 10. And she...
Has been slain.
Like, she got a kill, congratulations, but she also died for it as well, for no reason. Zaris is about to get himself killed
Ally
again.
has perished.
Like... Get it.
Hyperflux ready.
Like, we really should push this. I mean, Severon could be building a tank. which is good. But we're getting absolutely no help from... But we're getting, like, no help from anyone else. Gadget here.
My favorite invention.
Ooh, that was too close for comfort.
The tower is under attack.
Like, very much too close for comfort. But luckily the healing is really coming in handy, because we're now restoring 102 health over those 3 seconds. And we're now basically back to full health.
Not so fast. Hyperflux is up.
Okay. He decides to fight, and will subsequently probably die.
Take it down a notch.
There's no
Ally
way.
has perished.
As soon as he ulted, he should just came with me immediately. Like that
Right
was
back.
like that's what needed to happen. He needed to have just come immediately. We're gonna lose his turret because
Not so fast.
I'm not capable of defending
Allied
it.
tower under attack.
We don't have any damage
Allied towers
either.
destroyed.
Like just don't.
Here you go.
Just don't. Stay under turret.
Enemy tower under attack.
Like Murdoch's doing really well, but he's
Let 'em cook.
Murdoch's doing really well, but he's just he's taking these bad fights.
Allied tower
He's taking these really bad fights.
Hyperflux. Ready to go.
fallen. An ally has been slain.
What?
Slain.
These guys literally double flash for me.
Enemy killing.
But like that's the thing. Like he took some really bad fights, which gave them some stuff. Oh, we can get Requiem here. All right. Galaxy is definitely
Allied
Galaxy
tower
Greaves are definitely gonna
under
be a must,
attack.
because that would have helped me too. But like. But look at that, like, he's... And Countess just kind of stood there. She didn't even try to really engage on the Murdoch, who was dead. Like, I have to...
Slow down.
Like, I wasn't able to get into that fight because I wasn't able to help my team. Or... Like, this is why they need this is why they really should have a support that if they do have healing abilities, it's on an ability that allows them to use it a bit more freely than just... Go. I mean, this Countess is just... She's obviously mental.
Take it down, Ash.
Enemy tower under siege. Enemy towers destroyed. Killing spree. Enemy towers
Alright,
destroyed.
in his way.
An enemy inhibitor is under siege.
You know he's there. Just be careful. Gadget's unaware.
Your skill rises.
Gotta go back to base. Hyperflux. Ready to go.
Alright. Let's see. I would think Marshall will probably be another good... Probably be... Let's see, what do they got? I mean, honestly, they don't have a lot of healing. It's only on Murdoch and FaZe right now, and Chimera's passive. So there's really not much in terms of... There's really not a lot in terms of, like, healing that I need to worry about reducing.
Not so fast.
But I mean, we're slowly making our way to things.
Allied towers destroyed.
Alright.
An enemy inhibitor.
My favorite adventure. Slow down.
An enemy inhibitor is under siege. Your power
Out of range.
An enemy inhibitor under siege.
2 damage for the win.
Not bad. Hyperflux is up.
I'm not taking any damage
An
either.
enemy inhibitor is under siege.
Things don't have to be complicated.
Alright. Let's make our way. The sound just is so ridiculous.
Just like mondays over the truck.
You got baited.
Take it down.
Your skill rises.
That was actually kind of funny. 'Cause as soon as I saw the Chimera, it's like, oh, maybe this is a bad thing. And then team comes out from... The Murdoch comes out from right behind me, and Zarus is there as well. We force the ult, we get the ult, we force the flash.
An enemy inhibitor is under siege.
Just like mondays over the truck.
Legend.
Nice.
Slow down.
Double kill.
Well, that was a thing. Again, the boing sound just...
The enemy core
so hilarious.
is under attack.
Oh, we aced them there.
Enemy inhibitor is down.
Say, we really...
Your power grows.
Yay! Victory! That was good. That was actually pretty good.
Hyperflux.
I didn't expect to get that kill I did much earlier. It must have literally been minions that got the last hit there. But I am particularly happy. But I'm glad we got Murdoch as fed as he did. As fed as he was, because that is what really won us the game. And I didn't have to pivot to doing anti-heal either. Because the other phase did have Wellspring. So she was going to be able to start really healing their team, or at least one person. And that's the thing, there aren't like any AoE heal heroes except for Narbash. And his is technically an increase to their health regen. So, honestly, another support, if they do want to have another healing support with healing in their abilities, have an ability that actually has like a healing effect that's in an area and not like Narbash. Because that would be a lot better. Because you would be able to utilize the healing and shielding a bit more. The healing and shield power increase a bit more. You'll be able to use Wellspring a bit better. And you'll be able to help your team out more, and like in those team fights, because Phase can only heal one person at a time. It's not like there's like an AoE or an ult heal. So, like Phase and Muriel are very much enchanters. And that have healing. Because their items and Phase's passive give that. But there's no... Oh, I think by... Anyway. There's no, like, maybe a delay on my end. Anyway. There's no, like, actual healing effect on an actual ability that can be used and utilized. At least from a team standpoint, except for Narbash. And even then, his has his limits because it drains his mana constantly. But anyway, with that, we are gonna call it an evening. Thank you all so much for dropping by, hanging out, and everything. Happy that today went a lot better. And I will see